Bum 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 bum. Are we there yet? And we're live. Live, live, live. Morning, morning. It's just me today. Tom's gone. Tom's gone. So I'll put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on here with me and chat a bit, there you go. So I got nothing today anyway. I don't know why I started a show. So, what else is going on? United States postal rates are going up about the middle of July, right? 14th. Any cool finds? No, no. I already showed the watches. Bum, bum. eBay. eBay's weird. It's like on my sales, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Just banging sales. Just bam, bam, bam. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, the sales were not great. About $100 each day. What do we got today? I got one order this morning for $23. That's a lot of cowboy boots there, Phil. Yeah, I saw a watch thumbnail. You still at him? No, that's the watch right there in the thumbnail. Do, do. Right there. That's a little bitty guy. Uh-huh. Yeah, I bought 21 pocket watches. Actually, 20 pocket watches and one wristwatch. So, I sent 10 of them to Chad Pagel yesterday, the golden finger picker, and he's going to fix them up. Bulldozer spray paint, industrial. So Phil's got all kinds of cool finds. Yeah, right. Oh, so sold a figurine, I sold some razors, and I sold an Ann Richards running for governor set of postcards from the 1980s. She was Democrat, but back then Democrats were more like Republicans now. LPs are moving. With LPs, it always depends on who it is, what the music is. Some of them are great, some of them, eh. Ann was my favorite. No, of course, I was a young teacher then, and actually in college pretty much when she was governor. And she wasn't too bad on education. She cared about people, which is more than most do nowadays. Lady Gaga and David Bowie. Yeah, they probably sell. Replacement light bulbs. I wish you could sell those bubble ones, but they're not allowed anymore. So much stuff is out there that you just can't sell anymore. We could do a whole show about what you can't sell on eBay. Bum, bum, bum. Some stuff like military surplus I can sell in the United States, but I can't sell it outside the United States, which is weird, but I guess that's right. Yeah, Chad sent me a picture of a watch he just finished polishing. Let me see if I can bring that up. So check it out. He just finished polishing this watch case. This this one he already had, not one of mine. That's some shiny right there. I just we didn't talk price. I just sent him to him and say, hey, I got to make money, and if you can make money along the way, let's get it going. Hey Patrick, what's going on? I love your thumbnail. Benny Hill was a funny guy. Um, I think there's a an unapproved. I want to say mercury, but I'm not sure it's mercury. Something in those that is you're not even supposed to throw them in a trash can. You're supposed to take them to like a what do you call the specialty places that take care of that's nice, Mike. I like selling Magnolite. Is that the big one? 4267P. Let's see what you got here. We'll just share the bolo, huh? Da, da. GNA-LITE 4267P. Oh wow! You got one for $7. Has it got the lid and the trivet? So this one's got the trivet, that little thing with holes to let the juices go down. I mean, even the pot without a lid sells good. Is that the biggest one they make? This one's in pretty good shape. Yeah, 4267P. They're kind of they won't break when you ship them, but they take a pretty big box. You can unscrew the handle and that will decrease the height of it a little bit, and I just wrap the handle in a little bubble wrap and throw it in the pot when I mail these, because you'll be able to use a little smaller box that way. Yep, the lid and trivet. Man, yeah, that's 180, 190 bucks. Bam. Yeah, I don't know if it's called a trivet, the little turkey tray drip thing. Learning a little every day. This is a reselling show, or it could be. If you don't know pocket watches, look them up. And always check to see if they're silver or gold. This one's weird. I don't want to pay money to get this one fixed. And it runs. You can see the second hand going. But when you lay it down flat on its back, it stops. Oh, which is hateful, because this is like $100 to $150 watch right there. If it's working. And it kind of works. So when I sell it, I'm just going to have to disclose. Needs to be serviced. It's complete and kind of works. You sold 2 pocket watches to a good old friend up in Huntsville. Yeah, I think Dusty liked pocket watches really well. I've always liked pocket watches. Dad used one in the when he was railroading. I've got Dad's railroad pocket watch. They're worth more money because turn the lid upside down and pad the lid from the pot. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That probably makes more sense than what I was doing. Yep. Last one I sold was not the big one like that. It was I don't know, some kind of a little bit smaller, but still worth good money. I think I got over $100 for it. It's crazy. The watches can be like how old they are and still look good. Of course, if they're gold plated, gold does not tarnish. Now the plating will wear off, in and out of the pocket, in, out, in, out. like this one. This watch is like 100 years old. I mean, look at that. I'm not going to look that good when I'm 100. I don't look that good now. Look at that. It's just a beautiful thing. They used to make stuff that would last, like, and some companies still do, like Cutco knives. I think if you took care of your Cutco knives, yeah, Dusty, he's a great guy. You spend hours fixing what, and then they sell for less than 10. Yeah, and those Magnolites, they always need at least a little bit of cleaning, and I usually unscrew the handle anyway to clean, where the handle touches the lid. Seems like every one I've had, there's been like dried grease, underneath the handle. So I always take those out and then clean the screws and the bottom of the handle. Keeping the shears. That's one good thing about reselling is you can pick up stuff for cheap to use. It's like I went to garage sale. This Dymo, it's like 450 turbo. There was two of those in a box, and I bought them both for $60. And there was some other, I forget, there was some other stuff to sell in the box too. So yeah, the 450 turbo is like $150 for a used one, I think. I mean, 150. What did I say? Yeah, 150. You can't kill them. I've knocked that thing off my desk probably 20 times. Hits the floor and I pick it up, put the lid back on. Works fine. Uh, no, about 5 years ago on Sally and Valerie's show, we were talking to Bridget. Bridget said I could use one of those for Amazon labels. I think that's what she said. So I sold it to her for the price I paid plus shipping. I was being a nice person for a change. Yeah, I think all the thermal printers are great now. It's hard to buy a bad one. Best watch we sold was a Seiko. Wow. My second best watch I ever sold was a Seiko. And I sold it for about that same price. God, that was a long time ago now. Thom said He went to go pick up his mom, and they were going to go visit his aunt, his mom's sister, in the hospital this morning. So he's doing a nice thing this morning. Yeah, my two biggest sales ever were wristwatches. I listed 3 watches yesterday. I hope they sell for the price I asked. Amazon. Well, you got a buyer right there. Beth wants one. And y'all are close. Y'all could probably drive and meet each other. I think you two only live like 30 minutes apart from each other. Yeah, I miss my mom too. The one Seiko I had was sold for like 1,900. And then I had another watch. I can't even remember the brand it was. It wasn't a Seiko, but it sold big. It sold for like 3,200. Morning, Tactical. How y'all doing? Auction employees didn't do their job. Well, that's true. Man, I get a lot of pretty good stuff in auction lots. It's like one one of the lots I bought at local auction about 4 or 5 years ago was some jewelry, and there was a gold necklace in there, and there was like 50, 60 pieces of sterling silver, and I bought it for $145. Crazy. It's all gone. I sold every bit of it. Framed art. Do, do, do. Oh, you're not supposed to put your phone number on a live show, Phil. Now you're gonna have lag and all the hooligans calling you up and sending you texts. Oh well. Yeah, I haven't listed a single one of these radios yet. Some of them don't work and it's kind of a pain to test them. I'm gonna list a pair of these with the microphones and the charger. I don't know how much they go for. Kenwood TK350. I gotta get some of those tested and listed. I got a whole bunch of these. Looking at them now. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Well, might as well share this bolo too. Don't overlook. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Dead air time. 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 The dead air time song. Let's see. Wait, where'd it go? Kenwood. So, check it out. Bum, bum. So I'm gonna lot this up. Look, the charging base has sold recently for $40. The speaker mic has sold for $16.90. This guy's got a bunch of them too. There's a lot of 3 without antennas. Where'd it go? Huh. That one doesn't have the pictures. Anyway, those sold for $20. Untested, no antennas. Oh, there's antennas with it. Here's a lot of 3 that sold for $80 with a charger. Yeah. So yeah, here we go. I got a whole bunch of those. Stop. So yeah, I'm gonna sell a lot of 3 or a lot of 2 radios with antennas, the charger, and here's the plug-in microphones to go with them. So that little setup, and I tested these, they work. The batteries, I'm not guaranteeing the batteries, I'll just put it in the notes on the listing, hey, these batteries are old and I'm not, even though they work a little bit, they may not be good. Oh yeah, you gotta reset them. But the 2 I'm selling, they do talk to each other, so there's that. If you just needed a pair to communicate. Perky sick? Oh no. Dang it. Sorry. It's probably from laying out in the sunshine and that beautiful California weather. Sadie, how far? So, yeah, Phil, how much did you pay for those those ladies' cowboy boots? Phil bought like, how many did you buy? 40? God. Yeah, it's that crazy California weather. Right. do, do. And that sickness for a while, huh? Could it be the C word? I got the C word last September. God, it kicked my ass. Crazy California. How nice to see you again. So I guess you're not going to do a show again this morning there, Doug and Roe, if you're sick. Dum, dum, dum. Look at that. Nikki Bauer's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nikki. Raymond? Y'all don't know Raymond. Silver stacking guys know Raymond. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I wish Nikki would come on. She turns 50 today. 50. I remember turning 50 and thinking, God dang, I'm old. And now I'm 68. So, oh no. So he'll infect all the people on the plane. There's no tell on how many people I infected. I caught it on that cruise to Alaska, and I was feeling pretty bad the last day of the trip. And then the next day we got on the plane, and I was just, I was sick. I know I was contagious. I had fever, my head hurt, I was coughing. I know, 68. I'm old. Yeah. I should have gone out in a flash, like 30. I should have driven off a cliff or something when I about age 35. Huh. Yeah, I've only had COVID that one time. Got it on a cruise ship. Yep, I did. I did. So, all right. Let's check the price of gold and silver today. Gold is up $25 this morning. Silver's up 39 cents. So, silver for a while was down around 28.70, and now it's not big yet, but anyway, gold and silver going up, going up. Stock market starts on an up note. Well, it started down, but now then it went up. Standard and Poor's is in the green. Yeah, it is. Do, 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 do. See what Amazon's doing because, ooh, Amazon went up $2. Do, do, do. Amazon 195. I bought in. I forget what I paid. I think I bought in like around 140, and it's almost 200. I'm gonna catch you on a cruise ship. Cruises are fun for old people like me. Super spreader events. You bought silver when it was 6. My first piece I ever bought was 1970. It would have been about 77, and I paid $5 for it. But I didn't buy very much. I think I bought like 4 ounces. It was some of my college part-time job money. What's eBay doing stock-wise? Why would you want it? That's how I make my money. I don't want eBay to go bankrupt. Let's see. All right, let's check eBay value on the stock market. I don't know its ticker symbol. EBA. Why? I don't have any eBay stock. For the week, it's down. Look how red it is. Let's check 1 year. But for the year, eBay is up, 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 up. At 53.31. It's on the NASDAQ. So what do you think about eBay adding Venmo to the pay thing and getting rid of American Express? You'll see the new AI features on the eBay app today. I don't use the app much, Doug. I do all my listing on my PC. So no, I haven't noticed the new AI features on eBay app. I hear they're pretty neat though. You sold half your silver in 2012. That's cool. Yeah, you probably made a lot of money on that. That's how you used to make money? I haven't done a cruise yet. 6'5". Oh my gosh, James. You're tall. Hang on. We got an emergency. I'll be right back. Da da da.
What up? Damn, what did
Morning.
y'all do with Thom?
He took his mom to go visit his mom's sister in the hospital.
Oh, damn.
He's
I did.
doing a.
I thought I muted that one, but there was no sound coming.
He froze. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're awful glitchy.
Let me kill some of this other.
Da, da, da.
All right. How about that?
You're beautiful, man. You're beautiful.
I killed some. I killed all the tabs out of. And the eBay fairy has been waving its magic wand on me for like the last 3 minutes, and it was awesome. So I just sold that. Ooh, y'all see the printer up there?
Mm-hmm.
I know I swore I wasn't gonna sell any more of those, but I sold that one on eBay. It was at the thrift store, and I'm like, that's an expensive ass printer. I wonder how much they want for it. The lady's like, $5. I'm like, damn it. Damn it. So it just sold for 147 plus shipping. So I shouldn't net about 160 on it because the shipping on the heavy thing, the calculator was high, but I didn't opt into that program to share my discount. To hell with them. Because I've got to buy boxes. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take me 15-20 minutes to easily get that. I might even have to go buy a box. But that one's not as easy as it looks. So I don't think people realize when you ship larger items, sometimes they're just more difficult. So, and then the other one this weekend, I picked up a Sonos. If you ever see that brand in stereo stuff, Sonos, make sure you look it up. So this was a wireless sub. I paid $100 for it. I listed it 2 days ago, and it sold for $431 shipped.
Nice.
So those are my two sales. My phone went off, and I went in there to tell Johnny, I'm like, "Did you see that sale across eBay?" Because I couldn't remember if she sees the eBay sales or not. And I was like, "It was that Sonos subwoofer." And by the time I get that out of my mouth, somebody buys the printer. I'm standing there. I'm like,
Big stuff.
big stuff. Then Tracy picked up this weekend. Picked up a Dyson DC-17, the yellow one. That stupid thing still is worth $230, $240 on eBay. Folks, people will buy that kind of stuff right now, even in a down economy, because they're replacing whatever. They'd rather buy used than new because of the legendary quality of those Dysons and their customer service. Um, I learned something new about Dysons. Were y'all aware that Dysons carry lifetime warranties? And they're very good about fixing. If you'll send it back to them, they'll fix it and send it back to you. Is what I've been told. I've not officially done that yet, but yeah. And so, what should you do if you want to start selling those kind of things? Like if you want to start picking up vacuums, I suggest you just go ahead and buy some boxes and be ready. And that way, you take the shipping part out of it. Get a 12 by 12 by probably 48. The boxes are probably $4 or $5 each. But if you can buy 10 of them, your first sale is going to put you, take you right out of the red pretty quick.
Yeah.
Or even wait till you find the first one and then go ahead and buy the boxes, so that make it easier on yourself. You'll be amazed how easy that stuff is once you ship the first one. And then Tracy also bought another vacuum cleaner. He's gonna lose vacuum cleaners, so I'm gonna start picking them up too. It was the one that had a backpack. Hey Patrick, what's up, man? I'd never seen one, but even it looks like it would have been taller, but even the floor one kind of telescoped down to itself, so it made it very compact. Whenever the box that you have to ship it in, it would probably fit in just a large Home Depot, or I'm sorry, a large Lowe's 241818, which is pretty easy to find if you have a Lowe's.
I've got one of those shampooer kits for sale right now. God,
Is it like for like a rainbow or a?
Not a rainbow. It's a crap. What is it? Anyway.
Yeah, us old guys have selective memory. The recalling things at this age, I can't imagine how bad it is for you. The last couple of years, my memory recall has sucked.
Yeah, it's bad. Let's see. I'll go over here. I gotta walk around my death pile here. Hang on a sec. It is a Kirby.
Wow.
Kirby Centria carpet shampoo system. It's got the box. It's used, but it's got the box and all the parts. But
So,
I've had it
Javis,
for.
that happened. JT, that happened to me. I bought what's the white ones? Whatever brand that one is, and it's now in the house. It's now in the house. Made me mount it in the utility room so that she can hang it up and charge it.
Kirby Centria shampoo system. Well,
oh my goodness! Look who found our way over here. What's up, Kevin?
the last two solds are $15 and $11.
Hey, Kevin, I don't watch a ton of videos, but I caught the one of yesterday. I was watching, or day before yesterday, I was watching.
Kevin.
The one of your little grandson. I cannot. Man, TNT is huge, man. I can't believe how fast these kids are growing up. That was well, YouTube fishing in the him telling you, I'm not really that good a fisherman. That was a great video, man. It showed up on my feed. I'm like, why does Kevin not show up on my feed? So I started watching it over there, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing you out there with him. That was really cool, man.
I was I've been engrossed in Kevin's electric bicycle videos.
Yeah, I've seen some of those too. Yeah.
He put that little girl on the back of one with him. I thought he's gonna wreck, and they're both gonna get up with road rash all over them and stuff. Yeah. Dusty told me to watch you
That's a long time ago.
long time ago. Dusty and Beard said, "You got to watch this Idaho hillbilly guy.
Yeah,
He's great."
he's been on. Kevin, how long you been making videos? You've been making videos maybe longer than me. I started in 15. When did you start making videos?
Still had Christmas paper on it, huh? That's great.
Yeah, I got shipping. I was going to go buy and stuff today, but
13
years.
years. Jeez. I've been
Dang,
doing
dang,
it. I'm almost to 11 years. So Kevin's been making videos, and none of my early ones were about reselling. I've only been a reseller since the last little over 8 years.
Yeah, was your first video you made, was it one of those silent films?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot it with a Super 8.
Trying to decide whether I haven't even looked at the estate sales. I don't know I don't understand how the economy has really pushed online prices down some, even though in the stores and stuff it's up. But except for at estate sales, those idiots haven't seemed to get the message. And it seems like Every one of those companies is just raising their prices. Like, it's to the point where I won't even go to any of them on the first day hardly. I mean, I know you can find stuff they don't value. I get that part, but it's an exercise in frustration when you're there and you're seeing good stuff, and they've got it where they used to price at 75% of the market, and now they're pricing at 100% of the old market. So it'll be, wait a minute, I can buy it on eBay cheaper. There's Kevin. He said he guessed the jokes on him, but I would venture to guess you feel the same way about YouTube I do. I've made a ton of wonderful friends that I never would have met in this great wide world, and I've been truly blessed with the people I've met on YouTube. So I wouldn't change it. It is sometimes it is a pain to. I need to get back to making videos. It's a labor of love because the relationships are worth the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been communicating some with Golden Finger Picker a little bit, Chad, and about these watches. And it's good to touch base again and
Yeah, Chad's good people.
see what his kids and grandkids are up to.
Yeah, they're. If y'all didn't know, they've actually moved back to. They're not in Florida anymore. They moved back to Indiana.
And they moved again in Indiana so that they could be closer to Chad's mom. I found that out the last couple of days.
Right, Anissa? But
Yeah. Anissa, you wouldn't like me in person.
it's harder to put somebody on the block list in person.
It can be done.
Oh yeah, it damn sure can be done. Joni hadn't talked to her sister who lives a mile and a half from me in 3 or 4 years. It can be done.
So, Lag, you're really Anissa also?
I think they both live in the same state or very close. Sometimes Lag says he lives in New Jersey, sometimes at Philadelphia. Her burner account.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Can of worms, can of worms.
Just wait till tomorrow night, and this tomorrow night's gonna be fun. The conspiracy theory show tomorrow night. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Peddling Pro. What did I say this time? Yeah, I got more of those to send out. Some I have a 3X to send out today. I have 15 open returns on Amazon. 9 of them are big girls. I'm like, you. Come on, Walt. Come on, big ladies.
I got a string of returns coming back on eBay. I got like 3 or 4 coming back. Like, what? What are you doing, Bonnie?
Why is it every other time I go to log into Amazon, it makes me do this dang 2-factor authentication sometimes? Let's see. Big girl, there's a 2X and a big girl, a 3X. Everything else is pretty easy. Then you go to eBay, and now I've got 2 big items to ship on eBay. It's all right. I guess I need to be more like John. I need to train Joni to get out here and do all my big part shipping for me. It is nice. It is nice to look at your eBay sales and go, I've sold $746 on eBay today. That's winning.
Yeah, I sold $1,000 worth of crap on the weekend, and Monday was good too, but Tuesday, Wednesday, man, just sucked.
Yeah, it was a little slow. I did do some listing the other day, so some of that's starting to.
Hi,
Some of the
Todd.
items I listed sold. So
Has the snow melted yet? It's probably nice and they're probably going to have a high of 75 today. It's probably going to be beautiful up there.
hey, other Todd, what's up?
Yeah,
We
our
got
high is going to be
we got
98.
hot Todd and cold Todd in the house.
Yep, snow's gone.
Yeah, it wouldn't last down here very long.
Todd, you haven't been doing very many videos lately, or I may just not be getting the notifications. Let me look.
Yeah, I think today is supposed to be god awful hot. Or maybe today is the one day that is. Um, the high today is only 88, but then tomorrow because a cold front came through last night, so tomorrow's high is 95, 97, 97, 94, 96, 97, 98. We're in the so if we're that hot, Todd, you're usually about 5 or 6 degrees hotter than us. Y'all must be right into the hundreds. Are y'all in the hundreds coming up this week?
it's like 98, 99, around in there.
Yeah, the storms came through last night.
Yeah, Monday is supposed to be 100.
101 behind it. Yeah.
It's 100. It's hot. Hot summertime.
So I think it's all. Kevin, can you see? Can you see any more snow in the mountains now? Or are y'all hot too? My brother was over in Oregon, and it was freaking snowing in Oregon. I'm like, what the hell? 70s all week. I will put up with the high night. Is not to have the snow. Not one time I ever had to go out and snow blow the sunshine. Those are Todd. I tell you that all the time. Those are still some of my favorite videos of Todd out there running the snowblower in his driveway. I don't know why that was fascinating. when you're when you live down here and you hardly ever see it, and it usually lasts for a day or two. I think was it last year before we had it last 4 or 5 days, and it was last year, and they thought the world was coming to an end. Nobody could leave their houses. It was awful. They still got snow on the mountain. That's what I thought. 74. But that's all right though.
Dang.
Well, the John Deere lawnmower to match his snow blower. He said, "Are there any yard sales tomorrow?" You got to be serious about yard sales now. So if it's this hot now, what's the 127 going to be? You know, we're just cranking up. This is still June. The 127 is the first week of August. And that's generally hotter. For all you that are doing the 127, y'all can have. If it's this hot, y'all can have Tennessee. I'll be sneaking up to do a high where it's a little cooler. If it's this hot, Kent, you probably got a bad case of swamp ass going to be working today in Louisiana. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
chilly there in Louisiana. Yeah, right.
It's still humid here, though, which makes it even worse
Yes,
because
it hasn't seemed to be as humid here. It's just hot. It's just I don't know if it's been so hot that you haven't noticed it or.
I can tell it's humid outside because when we get up in the morning, there's moistness on the windows. Outside of the windows get fogged over with from the air conditioner on the inside of the house.
I hit the wrong button on the weather app and it seemed to go crazy. He says he's only doing the 127 if Anissa does it. Well, I guess you're not doing it.
What are you doing, Jenny?
So humidity must not be bad. They don't even mention it. It hasn't felt very humid. It's just felt hot. I mean, just oppressively hot. There's guys that are doing a couple of roofs in this neighborhood. Can't imagine how hot it is on a roof right now. If you're working on an asphalt roof, God, it's hot. And Larry is he's gonna be a reseller yet. Yeah, come on, somebody buy something else expensive in my store. The other day I was listing stuff and I listed a couple of these big items and I've still got the cash register. Somebody needs to buy that. I forget what I listed that cash register for. Oh, 400 plus shipping. Somebody can buy that. $175 printer. Come on, somebody. Well, I'm shipping big items. I might as well ship them all day, right?
Yeah, they sure take a lot of time to pack up big stuff. I still got a typewriter, an antique typewriter to. I know how to fix it. I don't know. It's going to take about an hour and a half to fix it.
JT, it's a square dual screen system. The one where the it's an iPad. It feels like it's got to be an iPad that square that they sell square. It's got the screen on the front, and you can put the card into the front. It's signed the front screen. It's still in its box with the manual, and I updated it, so it works fine. I picked it up at our local auction, which ends tonight. So are you going dealing with the hags this morning?
Yeah, I need to go pretty quick to slap on my high karate and head out to the old gals.
What time did they open at 11?
They open at 10,
Ah,
10 Central. But I bought a couple of models last week. One of them sold already.
imagine that if you list stuff, it actually sells. Can you believe that? No, it's a crazy concept.
I bought those baseball bats Thursday, and I sold one of them for 140.
Yeah, folks, if you're not looking at baseball bats, they've got the names and stuff on them. You'll learn real quick which ones are what names. Marucci, some of those names are Easton. There's some. Not all bats are equal, but
Yeah,
I
this
picked up two at the thrift store Tuesday. Uh, one of them's worth like 70, and the other one was worth like mid 40s. But I paid $2 each for them, so
yeah, this one was a DeMarini.
it's another good brand. I got to get those boots listed, James. What are you talking about? Easy. They're over there on the floor. I keep kicking them out of the way.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, that's not a conspiracy theory, Larry. That's the truth. Very nice.
I took a $135 offer. Yeah, I just got this last Thursday. I gave $3 for it to the Lutherans. A lot of the stuff they just don't know what they've got.
They don't. They just needed to move to. They're in a little town. They don't care.
There you go. Look for D. Marini Voodoo. If it's got BB Core on it, BBCOR on it, look it up.
Yeah, that's a composite bat. That funny that end on it. I believe that somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I believe that means the composite.
Yeah, I think so. Dun, dun. Yep.
Yeah. So there's a the. Did you explain to them the Okay, Todd. So let's go over the spring summer update. Are y'all ready for us to go over it? Here
Oh
we go.
God.
Here we go.
It was a big nothing burger.
All
I
right, we
can't
have
believe
covered.
that John talked for 30 minutes about that. I'm like, God.
All right, we have just covered everything you need to know there. So congratulations. I think the only thing that I actually liked in it, I mean, nothing affects. I mean, they've changed some agreements and they're tweaking stuff. When I went to list a pair of shoes the other day, I noticed that it suggests what pictures to take, kind of helping people out to, take all these pictures. But I do like the fact that they're putting a spot in there to record your cost because I think that's, and we talk about it on the podcast coming up. I think it's just the beginning of some of the useful reports they're going to help because John said a lot of people are complaining, oh, eBay's just going to use that and they're going to charge us more. Of course, shit. Uh, eBay is not eBay. Folks, y'all got to get over that. eBay doesn't have feelings. It doesn't, they're not out to get you, it's because you got to remember they're coming from a place where they they switched CEOs on purpose. The board wanted to change the direction of the company and go back from business to business back to customer and more like eBay used to be. But they also had a terrible problem with outdated software and outdated systems, and so all that needed to be changed. So there's been a terrible curve coming. Have they been forthright with what they're doing? I don't think they have, but the changes had to be made. Uh, you know, with the different types of search, and their search was slowing down with the AI coming, and it's just they had to make preparations for the future, and they're just taking some lumps now, where Amazon had taken the lumps earlier and invest as they should. eBay's got to get to that point, but anyway, I can see where the more data that they have, they can make better reports for you, so you can make yourself mini P&Ls and that kind of stuff. I think some of that's going to be coming. Um, yeah, no more pig heads, can't. That's right. Kevin, same ones I get, dude. I bought. I actually didn't buy them, so we were at a yard sale. Tracy and I went to a yard sale, and there's nobody there, and so we were looking at stuff, and Tracy knocked on the door. He's like, "Can we get some prices for some of the stuff?" The lady goes, "I'm done. It's hot. I'm done. It's all free. You can have whatever you want to. Take it." And so I picked up all the purses. I picked up all those CDs. I picked up some of the kitchen stuff to go to the auction. Picked up all the signs and stuff to sell at the auction since it's free. But I'll buy a person. They'll make jokes that match your outfit, that kind of stuff. It matches my outfit is always green, baby, greenbacks. It matches every time. So there you go. There's my rant on eBay for today. Yeah, I think they just need to get to the point where we can trust our analytics and trust our numbers, and then we'll be in a better place. I don't trust the impressions numbers and those kind of things.
There you go, Jack.
You should do some reading about what the real one had to say about Satan. If you've done your reading, uh, the real Satan, uh, who's not the horns out of his head and that kind of stuff. That's the stuff for TV. Offer this entire world to Jesus. Wouldn't take it. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This is Satan's control. We live in his realm. He is the master and controller. Don't miss it. One of my TikToks and one of my feeds last night got onto a lot of those things, and it kept talking about the book. I must have seen 10 or 15 videos on the book of Enoch.
What's Google Analytics? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't pay enough attention. Am I watching tonight? No, don't care. Scott from a couple years ago would watch it and be pissed off. Uh, this version of me could care less. I don't care. No,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna do anything but piss me off. The scales are weighted to where they are against us anyway.
I'll watch the replay. I'd rather watch Buck Mountain Barn show, Chris.
See, so the one thing I would tell you, Jack, and most people, you know, they readily admit that evil exists in this world, and they probably tell you that they demons, but then they have a hard time if evil exists and you accept that evil exists, then naturally good has to exist. You know, the opposite force is always there. There's never not an opposite force, and there's never not an opposite. And so, if you truly believe that evil does exist in this world, uh, then there's also good that exists. And so, I think it's harder to be an atheist to believe that out of nothingness made nothingness. That's what they want you to believe. In the vast expanse of nothingness, it created nothing. I think that's hard. I think that's a harder concept to believe than to believe that that God has always existed. The pandemic. You left out an L in there. That was a pandemic.
God, Todd, I haven't seen any of your videos in months. What the heck?
So is that just been YouTube not showing them to us, or is Todd, have you been making videos this whole time? Because like I say, Kevin makes videos damn near every day, and algorithms not show any of them.
Yeah, I get Kevin's shows pop up in my watch list, but
It's funny how you miss one video and all of a sudden they take them out of your.
looks like Todd hadn't made one in about 3 weeks, but yeah, he's got a ton of videos here I haven't seen.
So the
Yeah,
big question is, I don't care about the debates. I just want to know who he's going to pick as this. Who's he gonna pick as his VP? I think he's down to 2 or 3. Um, I know Kevin, you've battled with that taking subs away again. You get somewhere and then all of a sudden you'd start. I've been losing subs for like 3 or 4 years. I understand that I haven't made videos; it's my own fault. But even when I was making videos, I was losing subs. So, um, I think he might be down to Vivek, um, Donald, and JD Vance. I don't think there's a bad one of them. I think Donald might have the most upside just for bringing more people to him. But Vivek's a young firebrand though, and he's garnered a lot of attention. He's back on scene again, getting a lot of attention right now.
Jack, they were making you get the jab to get a passport. Dang.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, there for about a year and a half, 2 years. It didn't matter whether you had a passport or not. None of the tour companies were allowing travel.
That just means I didn't travel. I was in 14 states. I flew on a plane. I never got that damn thing. And I might have got COVID. But I've never had the flu, so I don't, or not the flu, but what's the other one? Uh, or I don't get the flu much. I don't get sick much, and so I was sick. I was tired for a couple days. Never ran a fever, never anything else. Just tired for a few days.
Yeah, it would be wild if halfway through the debate they just shut it down.
And so you can find places. So flip it good. If that's what Rumble's a great place. If you want to watch it on Twitter, Twitter's already said they're not taking anything down. To hell with them. That's straight from Elon's mouth. So if that's something you truly want to watch and you don't want to watch it on CNN through their control, and you want to hear the commentary and fact checking in real time, I think Tim Cass is gonna and I do like them. I watch them bits and pieces through the week. Uh, they're gonna simulcast on Rumble and X. So
You couldn't even bank. Dang, Jack.
yeah, they've taken quite a few people. They did that in Canada too. The financial strain they put on the truckers in Canada has been ungodly.
Mm, craziness.
Yeah, there's an evil cabal that runs a lot of things, and they need to go. Their worst fears are coming. They've had to push their plans a little forward because they never saw Trump coming. They never thought Hillary would lose, and that really put a wrench in a lot of their plans. Can you imagine the wars we'd be in now if? Remember, it's imagine that an outsider comes in and is elected president. All of a sudden, we don't have any more wars. He's pushing back on the taxes, you know, and just getting rid of some of the regulations, and the economy start kickstarting. He's saying, "Hey, we're going to level the playing field. China, you keep our stuff out by putting tariffs on us. We're going to impose the same tariffs to you." And all of a sudden, our manufacturing starts coming back. It's amazing that once you start leveling the playing field, uh, can you imagine if he didn't have to fight his own party, our military industrial complex, and the other party, what he could have done?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Mike, you're 100% correct. They'd have gone after Ukraine earlier. I'll be the first one to tell you, bird flu or whatever they're going to call it, I'm out. I ain't getting anything for that either. I'm doing my best not to eat anything that Gates and his little 8 pill or whatever that crap is they're trying to put on vegetables and fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I'm out with all that, dude. Our food, man, God, the longer the list of ingredients on your food, I think that reduces your lifespan.
Yeah, as
Or it
time
makes you
raises.
definitely makes you sicker. The more ingredients on an item. Larry said he's been out. Yeah, I've been out for a long time. I'm out. I was never in. Uh, Talking to a friend the other day and works in the healthcare industry, said you would not believe the 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 amount of cancers we're seeing right now, how aggressive. He said we're not just seeing cancer, we're seeing cancer of the most aggressive kind. People are
Bye,
people
Todd.
are people are coming in fully stage 4 metastasizations, like they've never seen. Folks, this thing was planned. It is attacking immune systems. It is insane what's going on right now that nobody's reporting on.
Certify the garden. What?
So, do you, American Honey? Do you sell things out of the garden? Or is the garden just for yourself? Yeah, when Dusty and Tristan passed, Joni was all set to get it, and with her battles with cancer and stuff, I have no doubt that she'd have had a recurrence by now. I have no doubt that she would already be struggling. That would be a no. I don't know where my no button is, but no.
They want you to certify a personal garden. For
Oh, the hell with them.
yeah. All right, folks. I got to go terrorize Lutherans, and
Heck yeah.
if I can pull out what I did last Thursday.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff we're gonna talk all this craziness. I'm gonna get into this bottle right here, and we're really gonna go crazy Friday night. It's gonna be awesome. I'm not even gonna try to monetize it. We're just gonna roll with it.
All right. Here's your tip of the day.